2, 1.
Hello, welcome to another session of Aglarond High with us, the TheHexagonTTRPG. We will begin shortly, but first a little recap of what happened last time. So, last time, the party of our glorious adventurers were trying to decide what to do. They weren't 100% sure how to get to their goal. They had uncovered a poem in a blank book that reacted to Zola's staff and pendant. And they were unaware of where that poem was pointing them until a chance interaction between the staff and pendant themselves. They formed a sort of resonance between themselves and seemed to point the way forward for the party. That being the case, they decided to start gathering supplies and what they would need for a journey. And the most important thing was a driver. And so they enlisted the help of one Aaron, the Vasily family driver. But to do that, they had to convince Mr. Vasily himself. And so Arabella plucked up her courage and faced her father, asking for Aaron's services for an extended period of time outside the city. Her request was granted, and the party now have the use of the Vasily carriage. They are still at the Vasily Manor. Currently, I believe. They had been interacting with Arabella's brother, but he had been quickly pulled away by her mother. But they are still in the dining room, if I recall correctly. And so that is where we shall pick up. I think a few of you had been munching on a little bit of food, and Arthur and Arabella's mother had just left the room. So the floor is yours.
You look confused, Dan.
Well, you haven't told us what happened.
It's not really my place to say.
You don't see how the color absolutely drained from my face? Trick question, I guess.
Saying you're pale.
Saying it's just pale all the time. Well, she's gonna hold up the little. It's a box, right, full of the health potions.
Yeah. So like.
No, I think we announced it last time.
You can maybe replay it if you wish. But yeah, he had pushed across a little wooden case over to you with the potions.
I think we walked into the room and Mom was like, "Oh, you're holding hands," and then I was like, "Aaron's preparing for 8 days. Let's go." I think that's kind of how that went. Okay, but yeah. So recap. Dad gave us these, and she'll present a said box full of very shiny red health potions. And said that I'm not allowed to die, so we need to go, we need to win, and be back within 8 days so Aaron doesn't get fired.
Is this ketchup? Can I have some?
No. Well, not now. These are health potions. She's gonna... Karl's little, right? For once I'm tall. Arabella's gonna hold it above Karl's head. Do not touch these. These are health potions for healing. Not that you ever need it because you kick everyone's ass.
By holding it above head, you're probably holding it like at your knee.
Okay, well, she's gonna hold it too high for him to get to it. Is the intention?
So just
normally Karl's age and also his
holding
size.
it normally.
Yeah.
He has a 6-year-old cold. Okay, he's like.
Didn't you find it last time?
Oh, we did.
Yeah, I've had a few.
Okay.
Age?
So funny.
Yeah.
we sure about it though?
No.
I got the links.
No. Listen, what do you guys think we should do? Because we have the potions, we have the driver. Should we just go now, or do we need more preparation?
Sounds like we've got everything we need.
You're the leader.
Fine.
But
No.
do we have some food supplies? We can probably get more if we need them.
You had stuffed the bag of holding with food from the school
Free food.
cafeteria.
Yes.
How long
Free
it'll
food.
last you, you don't know. You have both Karl and Dan in your party, but you did fill it pretty full.
I feel like we could just give
Do we
that to
need
them.
clothes?
Do we need? Hold on. Who are you?
I don't know which clothes to bring.
There.
to
That's
the
the
desert.
Arabella question.
She's like inching toward her bedroom. I have to rewear clothes. This is horrible.
I mean, we have a bag of holding. We could put a bunch of outfits in there.
On top of the food.
In the backpack, in the tent, in the bedroll.
Ugh, do we need all
You got a
this
backpack and a
like
bag?
loose food?
You want me to get rid of the loose food? I mean, here, hold on, Karl, open up. And then she'll just open the bag of holding.
Tilted back into Karl's mouth.
Yeah, and right into Karl's maw. You can eat it all, I'm sure. There's no
That's-
long pig, whatever it's called.
I am
Long
the
pig.
Pig long.
holy.
So, just to confirm,
American
are
dragon.
you emptying the bag of food right now?
I think I'm teasing / taunting it, but I mean, she's not gonna actually do it if you want and
Okay.
eat the food.
I just wanted to make sure, like, what's happening.
Spent all of like a large part of the last session getting that food. That's not.
Yeah, I did. I did go and steal a lot from the cafeteria. So I mean,
I will say, to get something from a bag of holding, you need to be thinking of the item and reaching for it. So, technically, you wouldn't be grabbing, like, one of your dresses and getting a handful of scrambled eggs or whatever, what have you. Like, you would have to be thinking of the item itself to grab it from the bag. So there is that sort of separation.
sounds like you're doubting Arabella's ability to stick her hand into the bag of holding and just grab everything.
I mean, if you thought of everything, yes, you could. I wouldn't put it past her.
Think of everything.
I'm just clarifying on the way that you would normally take things out of a bag.
Maybe that depends on the bag of holding. Maybe there's some that's just an big old empty chasm.
Well, this one
And you
works
open
that
your
way.
hand wherever you want on the pot. Understood. That's fair. That's more than fair.
Okay. So what Arabella put the bag of holding back to her, I guess her race, wherever it is. Like, what kind of food do you want to bring?
But just food that we can be sure will last. Let's say it takes us more than 8 days. I don't want to be stuck with a bag full of rotten food. I don't even know if it's going to be rotten, but I don't want to take that risk. Not
Want
with
us to
our
go
food.
get what? Jerky? Ugh.
I know, but
Turkey.
Arabella's gonna
It's
skip
essential.
happily over to the wine cabinet.
Fully stocked.
This wouldn't go
as
bad.
per you.
no, that
It's
won't
not-
go bad. No, definitely not.
Wait, so those other bottles aren't wine?
What are the bottles? Are they in the bag?
No, he's talking about the
Fancy
potions
bottles.
in your.
Oh, those bottles. No, the red one. She's gonna stick them into her backpack. These are healing potions, very special ones. They're super strong. So when we all get hurt, which we won't, but if we do, we guzzle them and then we feel better. You know how like I shout things to you from beyond?
What'd you say?
Yeah.
When I shout things to you and you heal from beyond, you know?
Oh, is that from beyond?
I guess you could say it's from.
I thought that was
Never
from
mind.
within.
Never mind.
What? You have to tell me
What was
more
that?
about this. I never knew you had access to the beyond.
Well, actually,
don't-
I've been reading a lot of books about it.
Books. When were you going to
Yeah,
tell
I
me
know.
you've been reading lots of books?
We used to text about my books all the time. It's
Yeah,
just
I've been
been a minute.
distracted pretty recently. Well, we could talk about them on the way. But let me think of my parents who are extremely experienced adventurers. What would they have to say in this moment about rations? Do I have any pertinent information about like bringing fresh food?
Look, you guys
In a
have been
bag of
going to a
holding.
school for adventurers. You've gone over these basics. You've had experience due to your parents having spoken about their stories and everything. You know that, like, based on what Dan and Arabella have told you about how much they stuffed into the bag of holding, you're probably good for about 8 days.
Okay.
Arabella had spoken to Aaron, and Aaron was getting his own things. And there's a new dog that just appeared on the screen.
Oh.
I need to
What
ask
now?
the name.
My mother's dog, Shane.
Oh.
Oh, there's Fluffy!
Very cute.
Oh, I just heard myself. I don't like that. I got so excited I heard myself.
Oh no.
He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Very fluffy. Right, so back
So-
from the distraction. You know that it is about enough for 8 days. Aaron is getting his own food that he's going to bring, and his own, like, he's going to have his own gear, basically. So you guys have to think of what you would need for your own party. You currently have 4 individuals with you. You need to speak or try and get in touch with, or if you wish to include her in your plans. But as of yet, you have, I think, a bedroll and a tent. You have water skins. Arabella had already procured her water skins the last time when you had gone to the Ormcroft Manor. And aside from that, I don't think you had anything else. So if you wanted to, like, other, like, survival tools, you don't have those. But you did have food, you did have a tent, a bedroll, and water skins. And again, I'm going to say a bedroll, just in case. That was clear.
Okay, water skins check, tent check, food check, bedding. I look at Karl.
Also, who, like, it also, like, it depends on who would actually use it. It's really up to you guys.
Yeah. Karl, if you had a bedroll, would you use it or would you scoff at it?
I'd use it. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah, he does use the mattress at the dorm most of the time.
Most of the time. So we need
I had a
one,
big
two.
At the Ormcroft. It was great.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, he lives in loft luxury. If Ori's coming, then we just need an extra one on top of the 3 that we already need.
Have one. I mean, I have. I might have more than one, actually. No, I have one.
And if
Yeah, I think
Arabella
I already
wanted
have
to
all.
go
I have
in,
all that stuff too. Actually, it's on Lady. I already have all that stuff.
Oh,
Shout out, lady.
okay, perfect. Well prepared. Okay, so then we only need 2 or 3 if Ori's coming. Can somebody message Ori?
I mean, I don't. Does Ori even use her crystal?
Apparently not. Kind of decides when she wants to turn it on or put it in her pocket. Or...
Okay, fine. I call her.
You know, we should get a bone case for her phone.
Wait,
then she would never
Can I
lose.
find one? Where's my crystal?
So Karl, you are calling Ori. Ori, I'm going to ask you to roll me a d20 along with your magic ability modifier.
Magic ability modifier.
Yeah, so like I think as a druid it's wisdom.
Yes.
So that modifier.
Yes.
2 plus 2. Oh, that's 4.
Okay. So you had been working on your wild shaping, and you had been working on trying to get 2 new forms.
Mm-hmm.
You had started one, you hadn't quite completed it the last time. This time, you will have completed the first, but not the
Mhm.
second. And so while you were in your practices, your crystal goes off.
Yeah. I'll check and see who it is. Probably fumble with it first. Like, how do I use this thing? I turn. I see it's Karl.
Karl's face way too close to the camera, as that's the picture he had taken for his for when he calls.
I think I just like hit it against my leg until I hear his voice. Karl?
Eventually turns on.
Hello?
Ori,
Karl?
Ori, hello,
Where are you? I can't see you.
Ori,
Yeah?
Ori, hello. I can't see you.
Arabella's cringing.
I can't see you either. Where are
Ori.
you?
Hello,
Hi.
Ori.
Clinging onto Zola, like nails digging in.
Where are you? You missed your bedtime story.
Oh, shit! I knew it. We're going to a place. We're leaving town. Do you want to come?
Vacation? Yeah.
Yeah, I think, but it's like a work vacation, you know. We're doing it for a thing.
Okay.
Okay, we're at Arabella's house. I'll send you my location.
I mean, Ori knows very well where the Arabella Manor is.
Right, true. She's been stalking us for a while now, looking for.
Wait, no, don't bring her here. Shit.
I'll be like, okay, I just gotta
Okay,
get
bye.
some
He knows the
pinky
place
bones and
very
maybe a
well, in
skull
fact.
and oh, he's gone. Yeah, I'll go collect a sack of bones and then go to Arabella's house.
Okay.
Only the pinkies.
You're on the
pinky.
way with a bag full of pinky bones.
Hot.
And we come back to the manor. Karl is just hung up with Ori. You know that she is on her way, and she will be joining you.
Okay, that solves that. So we just need to solve the bedroll problem. Probably get some general, like rope, torches, stuff like that. Things that, are handy to have on. A towel, I guess. I don't know why I have that in my head. Ren just...
You definitely need a towel. You don't have one? You don't have a towel in your pack?
No.
Ren said it. You didn't listen to Ren.
Oh, yeah, Ren gave me his towel. Yeah. I just haven't touched it since. God, I hope it was dry when he gave it to me. Ooh. I think that's it. Right? All we need in this is a good spirit and a fighting heart.
I wouldn't even need that. Let's just go. Come on, let's wait for our end and we go.
Oh, we can't do that.
Why not? Just text your parents, and if they have anything that we need to grab, we'll grab and we'll go.
Oh.
What do we need rope for? We've never needed rope before.
But does this mean we're not going to need it?
Here, here's an idea.
You needed rope when I levitated you in the air and you couldn't move. Rope would have been handy then, wouldn't it?
But now you're not going to levitate me unless we need you. I'm not trying to kick your ass.
Maybe. You never know. In the wastelands, anything happens.
Daniel and
you literally can fly.
She can. You guys go to the I don't know what to call it. The hobby shed outside.
The hobby shed.
The hobby shed.
Do anything.
Just leave. And then we're gonna go to my room, grab clothes, and we'll meet you outside in 15 minutes.
Okay. Hobby shed.
Rope, and you can get things for Lady, and you can make sure that we get whatever snacks that you want on the way. And
all this is in the hobby shed. You got lots of hobbies.
I have no. Okay, no, I have a couple of hobbies, but my family has so many hobbies.
Okay, it's
I don't know
outside.
what to call it. I don't know what to call it. Shy doesn't know. I'm not a rich person. I don't know what they have outside.
It's all good. The shed outside, one of the many. No, they have a couple.
The one.
Is stocked full with some very useful items for gardening, for the maintenance of the lawn, and as well as the general upkeep of the house. Inside, yes, you do find rope, torches, and the things that Zola had asked you to find.
I skip all that.
Okay.
Can I say I brought the bag of holding with us?
Sure, if you wanted it, but
I'll
there you
then
just
you're
like
gonna have
put in-
Arabella carrying all of her clothes outside. So go ahead, take it.
What?
All right.
Guess we got it.
Arabella, you
You
probably
still
have one
have
of like
everything?
those things.
Wait, but what
Just,
else
like,
is
put your
in
clothes on it? Push it out.
It sounds like a magical place.
What else is in there?
It's like a lawnmower.
Any sort of gardening tool you can think of is in there.
Shovels.
As well
We need
as
shovels.
like things to repair, like for carpentry, for masonry, because all like
Any kind
the
of gardening
work,
tool. So like John Deere tractor, you know,
All the
Hat.
hose you want.
backhoe.
they actually have what you see is a small what looks like a snow globe, and inside is a tractor.
Take it.
Okay.
Taking it. 100% I take that.
Okay.
How could I not?
John
shake their
Deere,
hand.
Karl.
No problem. Snow globe with a tractor inside.
A John Deere tractor.
I mean, non-discriminate, not non-discriminate, but what's the word?
John Gnome.
No,
Gnome
just
Deere.
Non-copyrightable.
No,
yes,
Gnome
precisely.
Deere.
Not non-copyrightable name,
Yeah.
undisclosed name, brand name, tractor.
You know what? What? They'll give us a sponsorship. Why not?
Larry Caribou.
I
Until
want a
we get that
tractor.
in writing, we're not.
I want a tractor. Okay.
Jackson Fox or something like.
Yeah.
Oh, James Moose.
Hey, there it
Ooh.
is. There it is. There it is. I knew we'd get there.
Give me a James Moose.
James Moose.
James Moose tractor in the snow globe.
Yo, the James Moose caboose.
The
Seriously.
caboose.
All right. Sorry.
It's got large back wheels.
Yeah.
As it should. As it fucking
Yeah,
should.
perfect.
All right. So as the boys are discovering the magical things inside the shed, Ori is on her way to the Vasily Manor, and the girls are going up to Arabella's room to pick out the clothes that will be brought.
I mean, completely unnecessary to do a side thing for that, but she's
No.
just gonna grab
I'm
everything.
just getting the whole
We want to
situation.
know the outfits.
But what if
Outfit
she
of the day for
surprises
every
us
8
with the
days?
outfits every day?
Oh,
To also give her some time to
wardrobe
think. But
We're also gonna make out in between the clothes trying, because we're about to be on the road with a bunch of degenerates. So
look, save that for Hexagon Wild. What happens behind closed doors is only revealed then.
When said doors close.
The door gets cracked open. But the time is taken to gather the necessary tools and items that you believe you need for the trip. Ori makes her way to the gates of Vasily Manor, and pinky bone bag,
Bag of pinky
And-
bones. Bag of pinky bones. Yeah.
and she walks in. She sees the boys first as they are puttering about the shed.
Oh, I go into the shed.
All right. You see the two boys.
I walk in and go, Karl, 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 Karl. With my bag of pinky bones. I'm like, oh, you missed the greatest meal at the dumpster. It was so good. Oh,
I had a good meal too at the dumpster, though. At another dumpster, the one that we liked there. That one.
oh, yeah. We should go back soon. Yeah.
Yeah, we should.
What you got in your hands there?
It's a little snow globe.
There's a little tractor in it.
James Moose.
James the Moose.
Yeah,
He's on the
the
loose.
James D. Moose.
Adding
Whoa.
middle names to this.
That thing, we get to keep that?
Shh. Yes, she said, take anything you want from here.
Dan, do you know of the James Moose?
Do you need a new shovel? They've got a lot of shovels. Could be good for digging bones.
Yeah.
Just toss them in the bag.
Just start chucking random things in the bag with the shovel. Maybe that.
Alright.
This kind of looks cool. Just... yeah. What are we doing anyway?
All right. So you get. I'm gonna roll a d6 for me.
D6. Yes. That's 3.
Okay. You toss in 3 random items from the shed.
Beautiful.
Shears. One of them needs to be shears. Has to be.
We'll see.
Beautiful. And then
she just was taking and tossing. So they are going to be random.
yeah, along with the
I
shovel.
have a feeling. I have a feeling there's like hundreds of shears in this shed. I don't know why. There must be.
There are different sizes for different size roots that they need to be sheared for sure.
There you go.
You need the right tool for the right job.
Is there a chainsaw?
Look, if you're gonna look for things, you might find them.
Is there a chainsaw? I need to know.
How big is this shed?
You said,
It's-
I said
it's-
any kind of gardening tool that I could think of moments ago.
No,
We get one of
it's
each
there.
size shear, like a rope.
Just one rope.
Just
no,
one
so you
rope.
have a
So what
chainsaw.
job?
It's not
Hand crank?
it's not a crank. No, it's they have sort of like you've seen it before, like a little bit of like liquid they have to pour in, and then into it starts like the engine.
What?
But
Take it.
Yeah.
I want to take the chainsaw so bad.
no, actually, the gas thing doesn't exist. What am I saying? It's magical.
Gas
There's a
powered
crystal inside.
stick. Oh.
Magic combustible.
You mean a
liquid?
crystal powered chainsaw?
Yes,
That
ma'am.
was sick.
Yeah, I think I'll like get a rake and like break off the front and be like, Karl, stick the chainsaw at the end of this.
Okay. Well, this looks. No, that looks flimsy. I'm just gonna hold it.
Well, no, that's what the rope is for.
But then you have a chainsaw powered stick.
That does sound pretty cool. We'll see.
Chainsaw
Zola and Arabella, you guys walk into the shed. As Ori is breaking the rake and handing it over, and this conversation is taking place.
You hear the words chainsaw powered stick. You get-
Trying to put the stick on the chainsaw.
yeah, we have the rope. Dan's right.
There's a little hole right here. You think you'd fit in there?
Yeah. Gotta
Get your hands
shove
off
it
my
in.
goddamn chainsaw. I don't want a stick.
Okay, fine. My God, what you guys do to him? It's crazy. He hasn't hit anything, has he?
It's been a while.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. I like chuck the stick. We gotta go.
I like it. No.
So
yeah, we gotta
yeah.
go. We should go, guys.
there is like hand like depression like on the handle that you would have to press.
I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm just kind of walking around with it.
If you
making the
start
sounds.
doing this, it's going to start. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I'm immediately terrified and I drop it the first time it happens. But then I pick it back up quickly.
You drop it. Okay. So a working chainsaw for a few seconds falls to the ground
Holy
and
shit!
bounces around a little bit.
Scrambled.
Guys,
Back up.
roll me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, there's no kill. There's no kill switch on this. Like the other one, when you take your hand off, most chainsaws they turn off. The blade will stop spinning, but the motor will stay running. But now there's no motor.
Most magical, yeah. Magical chainsaws.
Magical kill switches.
I'm curious if it works like an actual chainsaw. That's why.
Did you say dex save?
Haven't thought that far ahead, so I'm going to say dexterity saving throw for now.
I like that. Honestly, I like a live wire chainsaw. That sounds.
I got 11.
You're gonna drop it and cut your foot off.
21.
It's a 19 for the Karl man.
All right, Karl's way too quick for that to happen, but as he drops it, it falls. The chain itself kind of spinning rapidly for 4 seconds as it's dropping, and then as it hits the floor, it stops.
Phew. Pick it back up.
Slight delay, but it does stop when the handle is.
Karl,
It hits the
careful with
ground
that thing.
blade first and runs away.
you could cut one of our legs off.
I mean, I could do that anyway.
No.
Put it in the bag.
No, I'm gonna hold on to this.
Keeps turning it on by accident.
Keeps dropping it.
But Steves, does it look like a chainsaw? Like, is there like the top handle? There's the choke. There's the pull and everything.
There
or it's
is.
just
That's what I'm saying. There is no pull. So there is a top handle. There's the back handle. The back handle has the depression, and
Okay.
you see like the casing where the blade is coming out from the chain is
there's a glowing crystal inside.
this. Oh, it's a metallic material, but there is you feel a sort of heat inside as it had just been turned on, but you can assume that there is some sort of like fire elemental crystal inside.
Oh, so it's still combustion, but it's magically happening. That's amazing. That's amazing. Cool. Great, thank you. So I'll just like hold it from the top handle, like, and not have it on. This is so cool.
Just be careful.
You all turn
You know
around and
me.
see Zola and Arabella just standing in the doorway.
You boys done
Jesus.
or?
I'm hiding. I hide this
Use-
chainsaw behind
Just
my
about.
back.
Okay. You know, maybe we don't bring a driver.
What?
I don't want to put
Or
him
what?
in danger.
I'm arguing.
Arguing about cookies. We need to like get it together if we're gonna be with someone who's not in our crew. I think.
It's gonna be fine.
Like, get our bones together? Because I already did that. I like hold up my sack of bones.
No. Did you already dump some out?
What?
No, I didn't dump any out.
Let's say what? You left a whole bunch around literally here. The last time you were here, you dumped bones everywhere. So I'm asking you again.
I've been
We did it
over
again.
this. Those were apology bones.
What are those?
These are tips.
Oh, I don't want to know what that means.
You know, like you pay for a service,
No.
you give them a tip. I don't see what the problem is. Yeah.
It's a lot of tips.
Yeah, well, you don't have to give them the whole bag. You know, just like one. You know, like, oh, thank you for the ride. There's a pinky bone. You know. The face you're making tells
Bone's
me
doing
this
her best
isn't
to, like-
normal.
Yeah.
Just, I'm gonna open my eyes and it's gonna be all a dream.
Maybe.
I
So where
used to read
we
Mesa magazine.
where are we going? We should probably go there fast. Karl has a chainsaw.
So I don't have a chainsaw.
What?
It's like hidden behind
You
my-
took the chainsaw?
I've been like inching my way out of the shed, like kind of, as they were talking, trying to inconspicuously, like just like with it behind my back.
This is why I say let's not bring Aaron. We can't put him in
Aaron
danger.
has to be there. How are we gonna get there otherwise?
Arabella, please, it's so freaking cool. Look at it. Look at me with it. I just see the cool. Cool.
It's like grinding your sword. Ding 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 ding.
Is it actually on, or you're just making the noise?
I'm just making the noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared of it right now. I'm still scared of it.
Come on, he looks so cute with it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a part of him. Ah? Dad and I are like making it so much worse.
For no reason. Come on, let him have his chainsaw.
It's so cool.
It's up to you, Arabella.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
We went the whole thing to go and talk to my father, having Aaron come. We're just gonna ride into the wilderness alone?
Yeah. Or he leaves the chainsaw and we get to look in the bag and see what other insane things they took from the
No.
shed.
Don't do that. There's no need to do that
I
at
can just go
all.
into the house and see.
I don't have my
I'm-
chainsaw. I don't even want to be around anymore.
See, look, you're depressing him.
I wish I had the shrink spell so I can make it smaller.
How is not having a chainsaw for the greater good? That's what I want.
So I can't bring a rope, but you can bring a chainsaw.
Who said
You
can't
get
bring
rope?
You got your rope.
Yeah, your rope's in the bag.
There's a
I
but.
just
Wait,
didn't want to
where?
go shopping again. That's why I said them
I
things.
can't go shopping right now. Whoa.
I don't want to.
How small of a rope did you put in the bag? I'm thinking of a rope, and I'm gonna try
Fine.
to pull it
Put your hand in
Really
the
long,
bag.
but
I
it's
know it's the
fine.
biggest
Like
rope
this.
you have.
Yeah.
out. This isn't
Pick
rope.
cord, you know.
You
Magician
pull out the
handkerchief.
wrong rope.
Like,
Wrong rope.
I think we're more prepared with the chainsaw than without it, personally.
Let's see how much do you hate
Secondly,
the chainsaw?
yeah, and Aaron's not going to be in any danger. He's just going to drop us off. We're going to put ourselves in danger like we always do. And then we'll probably figure something out. I don't know. Like, whatever we're doing, I think the chainsaw will help. And if not, I'll just turn into an owlbear and smack it out of his hands. Which
So
is
you're gonna
also
waste
impossible. I
one of
don't know
your
why I
resources?
suggested that. He's so strong.
what?
I think the bigger problem is trying to wrangle it from him now. So
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things you got to accept, and we go and start our chainsaw things. I mean, journey.
Okay. All right. Okay. This is how I die.
Me first. We'll be fine.
I'll go and like hug them both. It's gonna be a fun girl trip.
I think the cringe is so absurdly and ridiculously visible.
We're both
Painfully,
just like
As you
Still like
cringe,
dirty from digging up bones. Like,
oh
getting
no!
poked by the bag of bones.
they're just
Tips.
by the
pieces.
bag of tips,
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah, the bag of tips.
As that happens, you hear Aaron kind of call out, Miss, are you ready? I can leave whenever you wish.
They have a little backpack.
Well, he doesn't have it on him. he has it like it's you can like it's on like the seat.
Look, he's ready. Like I'll like let go of hugging them and start walking out. Be like, come on, Karl.
Where is the chainsaw right now?
In my hand.
Okay, Arabella's gonna take the bag of holding
Okay.
and going to very gently guide the chainsaw out of Karl's hand. While we are in the carriage, you cannot have the chainsaw.
I'm not riding in the carriage. I have
You're gonna
lady.
ride Lady with a chainsaw on your lap on her together at the same time. What happens if you cut Lady?
I'm not gonna cut lady. I have a giant, like, fucking 6-foot sword.
Yeah, and now you have a chainsaw and a giant 6-foot sword. It's worse, Karl. You just made it
What?
worse.
I didn't say any of that. I thought it. How do you read? Get out of my
You
head.
blacked out. You blacked out.
Zola's
What are
gotten the
thoughts? How
ability to
dare you have
detect
those?
thoughts at all times.
Hey, he's got 2 hands
Well, the sword's across my back, almost
and a back.
horizontally. I don't even know what that word is. Blacked out again. Ah! Gotta hold the tape. Just gotta hold it like this.
And
Your
hold
sword shut to your back.
the horse, the reins with one hand.
That was my feet, my little legs.
Okay. All right.
And then I'll hold you up with the other one, and then I pick you up.
No.
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 Oh,
All
okay.
right. Zola evades the grab. And so, if arrangements are made, I think most of you hop into the carriage, and Karl hops on Lady.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Follow along.
So, Miss, where exactly are we headed?
We're going to the. And please correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. It's like the plains, outlands to the west of the city. That's super dangerous that I asked you about earlier. But then you said that's really dangerous, and we should ask my father, which I did ask my father, and now we're here.
Right.
She's gonna cross
Okay,
her legs, all like proper.
Yeah. He's like, all right. So Southgate. All right.
That's what I meant.
Let's go.
Oh, no. I thought we were going to my house first.
Oh, Monty Manor. I'm so sorry. I got overexcited.
Okay. All right. Monty Manor first, and he cuts across the city towards the Hallows, and stops by the Monty Manor.
Can I just take 3 bedrolls and a adventuring kit and
Sure.
get on our way? All right.
You grab some last minute supplies from the Monty Manor, and now head towards the South Gate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We going.
So, Vith had told you that the wastelands start 2 days outside the city.
Yeah.
So, this first day passes by relatively uneventfully. You're pumped up with this adrenaline of going on another adventure. You're excited. You're leaving in a lot more luxury than you did the last time. Comfortable. And I suppose chatting inside the carriage as Aaron drives down the just dirt path out of the city. And that will be the first day. It is just a quiet ride throughout the plains. If you want to do anything in particular, with the day, you may like whatever you wish to do. Let me know. But there is no big event that does happen on the first day.
Are there trees off the road?
There are a few, yes.
Nah, not anymore.
Are you doing this while on lady or
No.
Holding a
Just when we
chainsaw and a sword.
no. Just when we stop. Just when we
Okay.
we're like at camp. It's like
all right?
I got some firewood, guys. We have to wait a couple years for it to dry, but I got some firewood.
All right.
I'm thinking the car ride, like the creatures aren't big, so I'll I'll practice my wild shape in the carriage.
Okay.
Just the two new creatures since they're small.
All right. So trying the one that you had perfected, you do succeed without any difficulty.
Oh yeah, smack.
The
Smack.
second one, I would like you to roll for.
Oh baby. Arcana?
No, same as before. Wisdom.
Wisdom. Oh god. It's a 6.
Okay. So
Terrible.
you like puff up, but instead of having the creature's head and tail, it is just your head and just a ball of fluff.
Have wool. Just
Yeah, and then you're like you can like poke your hands out and legs out, but you're just basically just like a ball of wool.
why is this so hard? Like sitting down there all puffy. You guys having this much trouble with your studies?
No. What
No.
are you?
What?
What are you?
Some sort of well, it was supposed to be some sort of lightning sheep. They're kind of cool. That little beef with the other guys. And they chased me and it was so fun.
It's very
But
soft.
this clearly is
Sheep and
not
beef?
it.
Well, actually, stay like that. I'm gonna kind of freaking wrangle you a little bit and push you up against. I don't know where we're sitting in the cart, but like up against the wall or something. And I'll use it as a
Hey,
pillow.
don't touch my wool.
But it's so soft.
Little electricity zaps. Hey.
Pompadour stands up.
Yeah, basically.
Hate this. And I like after like a little bit of trying, I'll revert back angrily
Alright.
and like sleep the rest of the way for the day.
So, Karl, you are party to this as like they have like the like a window into
Windows.
the carriage, so you can see what's happening. You can hear them.
Yeah, I'll like ride
You're not-
alongside or something.
Yeah, so you're not like completely out of the loop, but just to clarify that situation.
I'm not really listening. I'm probably talking to lady sometimes. You know, like
Mhm.
we're just shooting the shit. You know, and yeah, maybe I'll like stand up on lady sometimes and go like near her rump and like practice using the chainsaw just like very gently.
If
You're
you're
gonna stand up a lady and
Yeah, if you're gonna stand up on lady, I will have to ask for some animal handling, please.
Absolutely. Does the fact that I can talk to her and that I form a relationship help at all in that regard?
I think that you have made it so that she is a very docile and gentle ride. So you do have that added stability, as she doesn't like she has a very gentle gait. So yes, you can have advantage on the animal handling.
Oh, hell yeah. I also like warn her that I'm going to be doing this. I'll even ask her, like, are you okay
Are you ready?
to do this? Yeah.
She portrays back a sort of cautious okay. She's not sure if it's gonna go well, but she trusts you.
Wait, what does the roof of the cart look like?
What does the roof look like?
Of the cart, is it like a flat roof or is it like a
It has a
bold
slight
roof?
curve to it, but it's mostly
a buggy,
flat.
yeah?
Yeah. Like
Yeah, I'll
there
jump
is
over.
luggage that can be stored on top, so it has like a little like.
Oh, there must be luggage there then. Oh no, everything's in the
well,
hole.
they have everything in the bag of holding, so.
But is it like this? So is it stored on top, or is there a rack for the luggage?
There is a sort of square on top. The whole thing's in, but they can put like a net or something to hold everything inside. But there isn't like racks.
I'll jump on top.
Okay. So you jump on top and land on top of the carriage. Aaron kind of looks back and sees you and says, "Okay." But so you.
I just
wave
want
at
to
her-
give lady a break, you know. That's all. You just keep looking forward, Aaron. You're doing a good job.
Thank you, Master Havoc.
You can just call me Karl.
All right, Karl.
I'm not a master.
Just if you wouldn't mind not waving that in my direction, please.
Okay.
I'm
Towards the
mage
back.
hand smack Karl.
You hear the thud on the roof. You can look over to Lady and surmise that Karl is not there. So I would say that you can likely lift the mage hand up, but you might have to peek out to see exactly where you're aiming. If you're okay with that, for sure.
Oh, I don't know.
Just because I'm saying like a blind slap would need a little bit of a roll, I think.
Oh,
But if you're
totally
looking,
right.
then
Arabella wouldn't want to mess up her hair. She'll just yell.
Top down for Arabella.
all right.
That's the whole reason why she didn't take horses. Ah!
Are you
I
on
dropped
the... Get off! She's gonna punch
I dropped the
or
chair.
try to punch. Yeah,
She's gonna like just hit the roof.
hit the roof.
Okay.
The roof is on fire. Just like, get off! Get back on the lady!
But I wanted to give her a break. That's all.
You should have thought about that. When we get to nighttime, she'll have a break. Don't torment Aaron.
What? But it's cool up here, and I can see things. I'm tall.
Put the
Taller than a
chainsaw
lady.
somewhere else. She's gonna hold out the bag of holding. Put the chainsaw in here. Just do it.
Fine.
Yes.
But I want it back.
Later. And automatically, it's at her belt.
I'm just
I
like,
think like it's mine. I literally stole it from her house.
yeah,
Yeah.
well done.
Thank you. She bows.
If there's something to kill, I want to use it.
Can't hear you. You're too far away.
I'm still on top of the carriage.
No, it's weird because we're breaking up. Can't hear you.
God damn it! I take out my crystal. I start smacking it, shaking it. What's wrong with this thing?
You hit speed dial 1, it's Dan.
Dead.
There's no ringing. It's not even here. I left it at the Vasilis.
Great.
Great.
All right.
Great. Somebody stay with Dan. We need a buddy system.
Arthur's gonna answer the phone. Or the crystal.
Hello? It's Dan's
Oh, no.
phone.
It was.
What?
it was
Arabella?
No, this is Arthur.
Arthur? Who's that? How'd you get Arabella's phone?
This is Dan's phone.
Dan's phone?
Yeah.
Dad, some dude named Arthur has your phone. I like lean over the
Huh?
his
I think
dangling.
Arabella's eyes would go wide at that.
Arthur's a stowaway? What?
Here, you take this, Dan.
Hello?
I give him-
Hi, Dan.
Hey, how's it going, my man?
Oh, it's going good. I still got my hair, and my mom's let me wear the shirt
Very
still.
nice.
So good. Where do you guys go?
Hang up the Arthur.
We're on an adventure. We're on an
No,
adventure. Hey,
Arabella's trying to get the
the
crystal.
crystal, you can keep it. You can keep it.
Okay, thanks.
You know, we should have brought Arthur.
No.
It's like a learning experience.
Oh, you're just trying to get him killed.
I'd protect him.
Can I have my calling rock back? Thank you. I'm learning. I'll jump back over to the lady.
And so the first day ends. You make camp for the night. You find a good little spot on the side of the road, sheltered from the elements, enough space to kind of keep the carriage underneath as well.
I'll build a little fire for us for the night.
All right.
Yeah.
Aaron kind of breaks out a little mess kit and starts kind of just eating his rations.
Pretty mild day. First day of travel. Not bad. Not bad.
Not bad.
So what are we doing anyway? Where are we going?
Oh, I mean, it's kind of a long story. We're looking for a magic artifact that goes with a staff. The one that
I
we
remember the
found.
staff.
Yeah,
I got this one. I'll like pull up my back, little antler staff.
yeah. Here, since we're stopped, let me just make sure we're going the right way, I guess.
Holding the
I'll-
staff makes me feel like I should get a bunch of furs. I don't know why. You know, just cover in furs, get real sweaty, but never take them off.
Ew. Ew. Who would do that?
I don't know. Weird. What are you saying? Sorry.
When I touch the rod to my necklace, it
Mhm.
seems to like vibrate faster depending on how close we are to the thing. I think we haven't really gotten closer since I found it, so I want to see if it works.
How long we going for?
Until this thing shows us where it is, really.
Have you done it? Do it. Do it. Are we close?
I tried.
So as you bring the staff and your pendant closer together, you once more feel that resonance and kind of vibration as they interact with each other. And you're turning around, trying to gauge the right direction. And south seems to be like you do get some sort of redness, but as you kind of aim at yourself just a little bit more to the west, so like the southwest, it gets a bit stronger. But the road itself doesn't go exactly that direction. It is going more southbound for now.
Mhm.
But you are headed in the approximately right direction.
Okay.
That is the only direction, like kind of angle, anyways, in which you feel that resonance. As you turn every other which way, there is nothing.
Wonderful. Yeah, Ori, we're right on track. Just gotta remind Aaron to go west when he can, because we're going a little more south than this thing wants us to, but we can correct for it later.
So cool. Look at us doing a whole thing.
Yep.
Well, I hope none of us fall too far behind on our studies. These adventures always get so crazy.
Wait, what's your study again? To find a new shape or a few new shapes to
I gotta
wild
turn
into?
into other things. Yeah.
Well, did you take a look?
No, this is a take it easy day, you know. I'm sure something will find us. Like fully on the dirt. Just like, yeah.
All right, everyone. Bedrolls, get off the dirt. You know, it seems like a good idea now, but 8 hours of rolling around in the dirt and then traveling and rubbing that all over the cart, Arabella's not going to be happy.
And
You're
And
just
you
here
won't
for
like her
me.
when she's angry.
what about when I get angry? Did you forget about the gorilla?
And you'll destroy us.
I intentionally did.
All right, I won't sleep in the ground. I'll go and I climb a tree and I sleep in there.
Okay.
Good enough for you?
Oh, gosh. I
And
guess.
my chainsaw.
That's all you, Arabella. I am bowing out of this.
You've been bowing out a lot lately, and you're supposed to be leader. I don't understand.
Nope. There's no leading these boys.
Arabella is
100%
now
leader.
initiating puppy eyes, and
So is
Yes.
Karl.
Oh, God.
Roll for super effective.
Alligator eyes.
how? Performance?
I'd say I was going to say charisma or but performance would work.
I mean,
Can I
let me
grovel?
see.
Can I grovel, cower, and beg? It's a feature that I have.
Charisma.
Sure.
I'm doing performance. Let's do performance. Ready?
It distracts you.
The
Everybody
fact that
else
that's
I
not a
almost
joke
rolled
is
a nat
crazy.
1.
Yeah, I know.
I might
I
cry.
grovel,
But
cower,
I
and
rolled 14.
Okay.
Please, please, please. Oh. I want it, please. It would make me so happy.
Zola, the combination of Arabella's 14 puppy eyes
God.
and the groveling,
14 eyes.
cowering, and begging of Karl. What is the DC that you have in your mind of Zola caving in?
Oh, God. A 1. It's super easy. No. Probably like a 17, 18.
Do that.
All right, so it's up to you if you wish to.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Cave or not?
try. Can I roll for it so I can get rid of this fucking bane that Charles gave me for no reason?
There was
I don't
reason.
know. And
I didn't do any.
you got a bane?
No, I
Yeah.
have a bane.
Well, we
Oh.
both have banes.
Okay, so then, Shai, did you
Have to
roll with
re-roll?
disadvantage?
Oh, you do.
Oh
have to-
yeah, for not being a Costco guy.
Let me go again. Again, right?
Triple
Yeah.
junk,
Son of a
chocolate
fucking
cookie.
shit heel. A 9.
With a
Well,
plus
now
one.
my roll
Oh
changed.
my god.
You're
But
happy.
you also have a bane?
Yeah. What is this? A wisdom save?
Sure.
Yes. First roll is an 11, so I already fail. Oh, 7. Even better.
All right.
Okay, Karl. Why do you want the chainsaw at bedtime?
I just want it. I just want it.
Are you going to keep it so that your hand doesn't accidentally slip on the grip and squeeze it while you're
It
sleeping?
won't slip on the grip. It won't slip on the grip. But nobody scare me with it because then I might drop it. But I'll be sleeping, so it'll be on the ground.
Can I have the bag of holding, please, babe?
Yeah, and she's gonna just pass it over.
Karl starts dancing.
I
That
pull
is
it out
fantastic.
by the whatever, not the blade, but
Yeah,
the saw,
100%.
the chainsaw.
Okay.
Here you go.
Ouch. Don't hold it like that. Jesus Christ, you're gonna hurt yourself.
I don't know.
What the fuck, dude?
Just take it. There. Everyone's happy. Or is in a tree.
Yep.
Dan is making weird movements under his bedroll, but I don't want to know what's going on under there. I'm going to bed.
It's like, Karl,
Why
I've
can't
never
we
been in a tree that's being cut down before.
No.
Maybe tomorrow.
Can't
I
we just-
just
just
I
rolled it
go
down.
and I go at the bottom of the tree, and I just sit down,
rolled
the
a
chainsaw on
20.
my lap, and I fall asleep immediately. Head up, so it's like see my whole like under chin and neck of my little alligator head. It's all like
Very quickly, you hear Karl falls asleep.
So I fall asleep shortly after.
So, can we
I
not
can't
sleep
stay
in the
up when
carriage?
Karl snores. It's impossible.
If you want, the carriage is right there.
Sleep.
Arabella's gonna try and sleep in the carriage.
Okay. So you can like sleep on one of the benches.
Yeah, I mean with the bedroll too, but like just there's shelter there.
Where's Aaron sleep?
No problem. Aaron kind of takes out one of those very stereotypical, like triangle tents, gets a bedroll, lays it out on the ground inside, and then just crawls in, sleeping bag, bedroll, and falls asleep.
It's a real one.
Just ask him more about his life.
Yeah, he's so badass.
What did he do before?
Unfazed. So unfazed.
The origins of Aaron.
The air.
It's like Alfred, but Aaron, It's just
Double A-Rod.
And so, the first night passes. You all sleep through the night and wake up the next morning. Birds chirping in the air, sun peeking through the clouds. You wake up to, well, depending on when you all wake up, but if you don't wake up like at the crack of dawn kind of thing, you wake up to the smell of a bit of breakfast being cooked.
Yeah, I think Ori would definitely wake up as soon as the sun rose.
Okay.
They'll probably just like do a little scout around the area, see if there's any animals or any sights before making our way back to breakfast.
Okay. Roll me a survival, please.
Ooh. Physical, you know what? I'll give you physical dice one more shot. Trash ass. That's a 22.
All right. So what are you looking for specifically? Like specifically for animals, specifically for like signs of something, like what?
Yeah, just see if there's anything, I guess, yeah, life around here, like signs of animals, maybe a little like mushrooms or berries
How
or something.
far out are you going?
Not far, maybe like 20 minutes max.
Okay. So as you go 20 minutes out, the first like 10, 15 minutes, you don't see anything. Like that ground seems to be relatively, or nothing large anyways. You see like birds kind of flying about trees. You see small little critters going about, kind of grabbing things from shrubbery and nuts from like trees and fruits here and there. As you finish your walk, however, you start seeing signs of larger creatures passing, like branches broken higher than any rodent would be able to, kind of thing, and just passage of larger footprints.
Sweet. You know what? I think I'll grab that thread. I'll follow one of the larger things. A little stealthily. Maybe no, not even stealthily. I wouldn't. I'm loving this forest. It sounds lovely.
All right. So as you walk a little bit further into the deeper forest, you see that there is a little bit of a small little pond, and there is this large black bear that is currently just like drinking from the pond itself.
Sweet. I think I'll just like slowly approach and be like, don't worry, buddy, and go and like drink from the water too, like crouch next to him.
Roll me an animal handling at, I guess, disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't think large creatures can understand you.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
So that is 19 or 14.
Okay. So as you approach the bear, it hears you and turns around and lets out like a low growl at the back of its throat.
I think I'd like still go and be like, don't worry, buddy. Like I'll kind of like look down a little bit, like look away and not meet eye contact, and I'd like point kind of like to the water. I'm like, I just want to drink too.
Are you going to go like right up next to it, or are you trying to are you giving it some distance?
I'll give it a little space, but still pretty close. You know, I trust this guy. He's just
What's
being a
pretty
little
close?
fussy. Maybe like 10 feet.
Okay. So as you approach within 10 feet, you see that you get to the edge of the pond, but you see, being that close, that it's like the hair at the back of its neck starts kind of like raising a little bit. It's gotten into a bit more of a defensive stance, and it looks like it's about to raise up on its hind legs.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna ignore him and start drinking from the water.
So as you keep on drinking, it sees this and starts kind of it gets a bit of an understanding that maybe you weren't here to hurt it or to hurt, like, to harm, but it still backs away.
That's fair. That's fair. And like I'll get my drink. I'll kind of like I kind of just like wave to him. I'll be like, "Thanks for showing me around," and kind of like head back. And then, was there anything different about it, or was it just like a regular?
Just a
big
large
black
bear.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll say like my goodbyes and then do a little sketch in my notebook of the big bear.
Okay.
And I'll be like, I'm gonna call you Blue, and then walk back towards the camp, sketching and writing what I
Okay.
saw about him.
So on your way back, you also start smelling that smell of a little bit of a cooked breakfast.
Oh, squirrel.
Aaron's kind of cooking a little bit of just the meats and eggs that he had brought. And the rest of you, if you have not risen yet, are awakened by this tantalizing smell.
Oh, what's cooking?
Smells like Dad's cooking.
What pop out of the bush? Is that squirrel? Smells so good.
No, just some sausage and bacon.
Oh, we had that.
I guess.
I think he brought it.
I mean, you're welcome to have if you would like. Did you not bring any breakfast? I can make more.
No, it's okay. We
No,
have our
don't
food.
listen to her. Make as much as you can. I'll like already grabbing the sausage.
All right, Mrs. Bones. And he starts like kind of breaking things, like bringing more out from his backpack and setting it up to cook more.
I walk over to Ori and grab the sausage out of your hand.
Hey,
Give it back to him. We're supposed to be taking care of him. Save the sausages.
how? He's the butler. He butts.
Okay.
That's what he does.
I'm gonna go
If
to
Arabella wasn't, I don't think Arabella was awake. It's just really early for her.
She was like Nosferatu looking asses.
Well, at the break of dawn, you guys are up making breakfast. But the moment she hears that, her head pops out of that carriage so fast. What did you say about Aaron?
He butts. Give me back that sausage. Jump on Dan.
No.
Mage hand, take it back right now.
Wait, Mage Hand what, sorry?
Oh, I'm taking the sausage out of her hands. You're gonna try.
Oh,
It's in Dan's
his-
hands.
Dan has the sausage
Yeah.
now. So
Oh, okay. Dan's giving it back to Aaron though.
he's trying to, and then Ori's trying to get
Yeah.
the sausage from Dan.
Fighting off this wild animal.
Yeah, I'm crawling on him. Hey, give me back my sausage.
I just start running as fast as I can.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, no. Unless you wild shape, you're not catching Dan.
Well, I feel like I'm like attached.
Yeah, you're like on me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like shake you off, like.
Yeah. So actually, I will wild shape into that big old bear as he's trying to run away.
Oh shit!
Okay. Roll me a strength saving throw to see if you can like try and keep it on your back, or you just get crushed.
Oh gosh. Can I just like? Oh, he's like he's on me, or she's on me. Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you want to try to do?
No, I'll do this. Would you say just a strength save?
Yeah.
11.
All right. So you manage like 2-3 steps as Ori's like transforming into the bear, but then as she gets to her full size, you suddenly like falter and just fall to the ground under the weight of this now black bear on your back.
Yeah, and I just sit on him and eat the sausage.
No, I put it in my mouth.
I'm like reaching into his mouth.
With your claws?
Oh yeah, give me that
Oh my
sausage.
god!
Okay. Roll damage, I guess.
Well, I mean, okay.
I mean,
I'm
how
not trying
gentle
to-
are you trying to reach into
I'm not
his
trying
mouth?
to
Like, are you...
hurt him, or maybe I don't know my strength. So okay, like a claw attack. Yeah.
You have a bear claw trying to get into Dan's mouth, and you're just kind of like pawing at it.
I completely agree. That's
damage
damage.
waiting to happen.
That's damage territory right there. 2d4. I want that sausage, even if it's a little chewed. 7 damage.
Okay. So you get a bear swat to the face for 7 damage.
Okay. With claws and everything?
I'm not trying to hurt you, but it's just
Yeah, but you get in my face, and I'm just gonna like reach up and try and punch you in the face. From my awkward position. Are we just trading blows?
yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stunning strike.
There's no defense here at all.
It's a wisdom save.
Stunning strike is a
Con save.
constitution, I believe.
Okay, so
It's here
constitution
someplace.
save, please, Ori. And roll your
Yeah,
are you
DC
making
13.
it damaging?
Yeah, I'll deal damage. Why not?
Then please roll your
some
damage.
rough housing.
It was 7.
All right, 6 damage.
Okay. So your bear takes 6 damage and you are stunned.
I'm
I'm pretty sure 7 fails.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll like
you got there, Ori.
stumble and like fall off Dan and like revert back and be like eyes welling up. I'm like, that hurt. I just wanted a sausage. You stole my sausage.
Like, spit it out. I'm like laying on the floor. The sausage just like rolls out of my mouth. Like, Aaron, I failed you.
Yeah, you're the villain now. Oh, that hurt.
Damn it!
I'll like crawl over and like take the half-eaten sausage.
I just like walk away. I'm like sulking.
Okay.
Oh, guys, that's so funny.
It doesn't feel
Aaron's
funny.
watched this and like in the meantime has just like added a sausage onto his little pan. And
Wait,
he's like
hit
eating
him
the first
again.
one it's done. Sorry, what?
I'm yelling at them to keep fighting.
No.
No, Karl. Oh,
We-
just want breakfast.
Okay, breakfast. Let's skip breakfast. We have food. Come on. Who has the bag? I think I had the bag. Okay,
Reach.
Ori, you're gonna get. Just thinking of food.
Does it work if I just think of general food?
It's in there, right?
Yeah,
It's the scrambled
you
eggs.
can get a random thing that they have packed into the bag.
Okay. Put your hands out, Ori.
No,
We didn't
I
bring
don't.
we
I
didn't
have my
bring
sausage.
plates.
It's fine. Mm.
Wait, am I misunderstanding? Is that the chewed up sausage that Dan just spit out?
Yes.
Okay, Dan, are you hungry?
Nice. I'll just like come over to you and reach in and take some like eggs out of the bag and
Okay.
just eat them
Raw?
angrily.
Baby.
Raw egg with the shell.
The raw? I thought it was like a
They're
cafeteria.
scrambled.
No, I'm totally joking.
Oh,
Yeah, they were
thank
very
God.
tasty.
Thank-
Scrambled
No, you know
eggs.
what?
I mean,
Just a
look, there
bowl
might
of
be
mixed
both. There
eggs.
might be both, but
Be really funny.
just chew into an egg shell.
Like the fragrance guy.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. What were you saying?
We didn't bring any plates or cutlery.
I didn't pack any of that, but you don't know what they put in the bag.
I'm certain it was not plates and cutlery. It was probably more sticks and like a snow globe with something in it.
Hey, it was a chainsaw powered stick.
So specific.
And towels.
Yeah, I have my towel from Ren, but
Okay. Well, that's
yeah, I
perfect.
guess we
And
could just
then-
prestidigitate it.
No, Zola's gonna. Arabella's gonna take the towel from Zola and put it on her lap and tap her lap. Perfect. What are we having for breakfast?
Thinking of like if there's a pastry in here.
You pull out a bread roll. It's the
There we
closest
go.
thing to pastry.
That's for me. What do you want?
Do you have
Do-
a croissant
do-
in there? I could go for a croissant. She's like reaching. She's like, give it.
Come on. Croissant. Croissant.
Hell yeah!
Is it another bread roll?
I'm trying to think, I don't think you guys took any croissants. I think it was just
I
like
don't think so.
bread rolls
Uh-uh.
and like pretty sure those are just bread rolls.
Here
Close
we
enough.
go.
I apologize. I don't remember exactly what you had stuffed
I
into
have
the bag.
How
no
dare
idea. Yeah.
There's so much.
How do you not remember all the random shit we put into this bag?
So I believe someone has some notes. Shy?
Ooh.
No, I'm joking.
All
I
right.
have better notes.
I'm fairly certain I just took a bunch of shit from the calf.
See, I did the same thing.
Yeah, so
You got some bread rolls.
I feel like there's got to be like tater tots or something in there.
Yeah.
probably
Hash browns, something. You know what I mean?
bagels.
Beans on toast.
There's some
Bean toast.
I could fuck.
literally beans stacked of like toasts and beans just like stacked on
Oh yeah,
Beans are
Bean
big.
toast sandwich.
that fucks.
bean toast sandwich. But yeah, no, you can jam a hand in the bag and think of tater tots if you want.
Yeah, give me tater tots. Yeah.
You take out a handful of tater tots. And,
2 handfuls. I go in with.
all right, there you go. You got a full 2 handfuls of tater tots.
This is working so well. I'm a genius.
It is feeding you guys quite well. So once the breakfasts have been settled, everything is put away, and if you guys have nothing else to do this morning, we can set up for your next day of journey.
I feed and like take care of Lady, and then I'm good to go.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
you
cut down
brought
one
your-
small tree. One small tree.
You go over
Practice
the tree, slice through it. It cuts like butter.
Ah,
Wow.
that feels good.
Are you going to cut it up into smaller pieces, or just going to leave the trunk just like?
No, I just leave it down.
Okay. Okay. So you guys all see Karl fell the tree, and now he's ready for the day.
I kind of like stand, look at my work, nod approvingly, and I walk back to you guys.
He's finally hit something.
This is just as satisfying almost.
Good to hear. Okay. Aaron, you good to
I
go?
like it when it goes whoosh.
Arabella's gonna, Aaron, I apologize. Obviously, we appreciate everything, and I hope that you still had adequate breakfast.
Yes, I have everything I need. Thank you. If you need any help with food, I have some that I can share if you like.
We have our own stores for now, but I'll bother you. Maybe. If we can get our acts together.
What?
It's not an axe, it's a chainsaw. It's a chainsaw.
Oh, just give it back.
I run.
All right, Karl runs, hops on the back of the lady, takes off.
Has no clue where to go.
I'm not going where we came from.
Okay. Takes off down the road, following
Away
the same
from
direction
lady?
you guys
Without
have been
lady?
going on.
I'm on,
Sorry?
lady.
Okay, so it's with lady.
Yeah, he hops on lady and takes off.
Well, no time like the present.
Shall
no.
we follow him, miss?
Yeah, I guess we have to.
Tosses his bag up and climbs up.
And Bella's still in pajamas.
All right. And so, unless there's anything further you'd like to do.
Pajamas?
Oh, sorry.
I brought a bunch of clothes. I don't
Everybody
know.
else changed it to pajamas.
I don't think
No.
so. I think only her.
I think
Doesn't
I
care,
would have
she's having a
had
good
to.
time.
Wait, sorry, Zola.
Solidarity.
I probably would have had to.
There's Zola too.
Hilarious.
And as you make your way through the second day, there are clouds that start forming over top. And I would like one of you to roll me a d4, please.
Ooh.
I'll do it.
Would I feel anything from the clouds since I'm a storm sorcerer? You know, I'm
Smallest
connected to
D4.
storms.
That could.
You would, in fact.
Ooh.
Big money, unless we want little money, that's 4. That's a 4 on the die. I don't know if we
All
want
right. So you feel a large storm brewing.
Oh,
Oh, guys. My knee hurts.
yeah, I think
You know
like
what that means?
my quills will start like zapping a little bit. Like, oh yeah, a big storm's coming. I can
Oh,
feel
yeah.
it too.
Yeah, my pompadour's like really fucking frizzed.
Oh God, it is.
What's happening?
So the
Storm.
clouds had started like darkening and roiling up above. Ori's quills had started kind of getting electrically charged. Karl's knee started aching, and Dan's pompadour has fluffed a little bit. And as you continue going a bit further,
We'll tell Aaron to be careful. Be like,
Skies-
protect yourself.
from what?
The storm, the storm.
Okay. So he like grabs them in his bag. He puts on a little poncho and an umbrella. Over
You might
top.
need more than that. Like leading out.
Do we need to stop?
Do you fare for your butler and his budding abilities, Arabella?
He is more than just a butler. Stop calling him that.
Oh, I didn't know it was offensive. Well, would he be safe if there's a big storm?
Probably not, but the carriage is the only thing we have.
It's either we go or we stay.
Is there anything in the? Can we take cover in the canopy, under the canopy or something?
You can find some place to take shelter from the storm for sure. The question was more: is do you stop or do you continue through?
Yeah, I mean we can stop if we have to speed up. We will, but I'd rather not, break the carriage. This is some Oregon Trail shit.
Okay.
We do only have 8 days.
So you tell Aaron to go off road and find shelter?
Oh, babe, do you think we should we stay? I mean, do you think it's worth keep going? Can we handle it?
I don't even know if we. I don't know. Do you guys think the storm's like coming right now, or is this a problem for later in the day?
Who knows how long it? I don't. I'm sorry, I blacked out. What was I saying? What were you saying?
Wait, aren't you ahead of us on Lady?
Didn't you guys? You guys wouldn't have caught up to me yet, or you're still in the camp?
It has been like a couple hours that you guys have been on the road at this point. Like you've been.
Like I wouldn't have continued racing past you guys.
Yeah.
Like at a certain point, I'll wait and see if you guys catch up.
All right.
But I am outside the carriage.
Hey Aaron, how sturdy is this thing?
It itself is quite sturdy.
What about you up there? Are you safe?
Well, I am in the middle of a fairly open field, and I am the tallest object here currently.
Yeah, that sounds like we should stop. If I know anything about lightning, having been struck a few times in my lifetime.
Hey, did we bring that stick?
No, I threw it.
Darn it. Guess I'll be the stick. I'll climb up and go on the roof.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
The question remains.
Nothing to worry about, Aaron.
I have to worry about Aaron. He needs to be okay. We have to keep him okay.
Stand.
So that's safe, Mr. Whistlepool.
Well, what do you think, Aaron? You're an adult.
Well, if you wish for my professional opinion, as I will always take the orders of my my lord and ladies, but my professional opinion is that this might make it difficult for the wheels of the carriage to move if it gets bad.
No, I like your judgment. Let's go with Aaron's plan, everyone. Yay, Aaron!
All right.
I thought that was your
giving
plan.
Zola the biggest side eye right now.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to give him some confidence.
Very confident. But yeah, okay, fine. See, we are going to pull over. We'll make camp, and then we'll just have to be extra super fast tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Or once the storm blows over.
Okay. So you head off the road and find shelter from the storm, and as you do, the skies open up and this deluge of rain just falls. Lightning and thunder rolling through the skies. The sun is no longer visible. It is dark clouds hanging in the sky. The only light source from these large flashes of lightning. And the storm continues this way for 4 hours.
Oh, I sleep like a baby the whole time. Just bliss.
Okay. as the storm starts to lessen, while only having been 4 hours, the roads are just a muddy mess. And you will have to spend the day or waiting for the roads to once more dry enough for the carriage wheels to properly pass through.
Oh, we're
Not
stuck
that kind
here.
of time.
If you wish to travel throughout the night, you may, but you do have to wait at least a few more hours for the roads to regain a little solidity. Close enough.
Okay, we'll sleep until we sleep until that point.
Sure, if you wish to.
Yeah.
All right, so you all
Stretch out.
take a
Yeah.
nap and wait for the roads to come get dry out and become in a bit better of a condition to travel in, and you wake up a few hours later and start traveling through the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's do it.
All right. So you continue throughout the night, and the morning comes. You all gain, rather, as the sun rises, you see your first glimpse of the wastelands.
Ooh.
It is a rather sudden change in the landscape around. The landscape around Vardonyl is lush, green, full of life and vibrancy, but it is almost at like as a certain point there's a cutoff that there is this kind of influence from the city and from just the power exuded from it that keeps this semblance, or not even semblance, but this vibrancy to its surrounding area. But past that, you see that the road stops. It opens up into just plain of dust and sand. You see that there are like just snarled and gnarled branch trees kind of pocketing the landscape, as well as these, from far you see what look like the ruins of old abandoned buildings and things left discarded and forgotten throughout. And it looks relatively empty. The wind whistles through these roiling clouds of dust, kind of just picking up and continuing along. It is a stark difference between what you've been traveling through and what you will now be entering.
This doesn't feel right, guys. Ladies. I don't like this.
We were told about this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
guess we
it's
didn't fill her.
it's different seeing it.
This is where we have to go, Ori, to get the stick.
But look at it. There's no life.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no trees, no grass.
Yeah.
It's not right.
Well, let's go see what we can do to fix that. Yeah.
Yeah, sure, Karl.
Miss, these are the wastelands. Do I continue my southern bearing, or where should I head?
Zola, have the map.
Did you say west?
Map, the
Yeah,
map,
let's-
the map, the map.
Recalibrate.
Big
Right.
bear.
So now you see that there is no more road, and it is just kind of vast, empty space with these just desiccated buildings and
Mhm.
trees kind of littered about. And you now have that ability to go in a more southern westernly direction, which is the direction that the uh, reverberations are kind of directing you.
Well, if you can go slow on the terrain, Aaron, we would be best to head that way, southwest.
All right. It will have to be at a bit of a slower pace. That there is no road, so the land itself is a bit uneven. Don't want to potentially break any sort of axle or wheel,
That's fair.
but the carriage can still travel well. It's just potentially not as at the same speed as we would have otherwise.
Is this a type of terrain where we would be better traversing on foot, or?
The carriage is more than able to traverse the terrain, miss. It is just let's say you were going like 60, rather like 80 I don't know, miles a day or whatever, you would be like down to like 60 at this point. It is just like a not quite like half speed, maybe like 3/4 speed they'd be able to go at, just to allow that a bit more caution to get through these more rocky terrain, as there's no dedicated road for carriage. It is still feasible, just it would be at a slightly slower pace.
Do you need
But
help,
still
Aaron?
quicker than feet. I mean, I'm perfectly able to drive the carriage, but what help would you wish to provide, Miss Monty?
Maybe you find like a path that's a little less, not less dangerous, but less, I guess, just dangerous for like the structure of the carriage while you're concentrated on driving it.
I mean, if any of you are good at picking out a good path to travel, that would be helpful. But I am only going to be able to take certain routes that the carriage can go down.
Yeah. I'll give it a try. You've been doing all this for us. Might as well at least try to help.
Well, it would be appreciated. So roll me a survival.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna
for
spend
pathfinding.
6 seconds to gain proficiency in survival, and then I will roll it from a new spell that I get last time I leveled up. Borrowed knowledge.
No problem. I read this in a book somewhere.
Yeah. Can I just do it easily? No. Okay, so I'll just add +4 to my +1, so it's +5. I'll just add 4 to this. Oh, well, I just rolled a natural 20 anyways.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, so
Hell yeah,
with
dude.
that nat 20, no, it is the first day in the Wastelands. It is still relatively straightforward of a path, so you don't lose that speed.
Yes.
This day, you managed to pick out a path for Aaron that allows him to go the same speed that he was going the previous 2 days. And you make your way. So you're gonna go like the night and then the following day as well.
True. Yeah.
I just want to see like when you would stop, like approximately.
If everyone's okay with that.
We
No one
booking
has
it, baby.
objections.
No objections here. I hate this.
No objections here.
And maybe while I'm helping, I'll ask Aaron about his life.
What would you wish to know, Miss Monty?
I guess if the family politely let you go due to services rendered to extreme both completion and satisfaction, and gave you a bunch of money, didn't banish you or anything. There'd be no negatives in this situation. Just allowed you to take on another path of life. What would you do?
If I
What kind of
wasn't the
question is
driver,
that?
what would I do with my life?
Yeah. And money wasn't an option. Or gold wasn't an option. Sorry.
Like, I wouldn't make any gold.
No, like it's not an option. It wasn't an object. Whatever the fucking saying.
Yeah. Gold's no object.
I haven't thought of that in quite a while. As a
Any thoughts on
child,
it?
I liked making or cooking.
You're very good at it.
But I've only really cooked for myself in the past few years, and I mean, eaten from the facilities kitchens. So I haven't had to cook for myself in a while, but it is still a pleasure I like to do every now and then.
That breakfast was delicious.
Really was.
Oh, thank you, Miss Bones.
Even the second
Smelled
time
delicious.
around.
But I suppose that would be it. I would cook. If money wasn't an object, potentially open my own little place.
Wow. So you really have it in you to offer services to others, even in your dreams. You want to make food for people to enjoy. That's really
Well,
noble of you.
they might be my guinea pigs to a certain extent.
Well, I'd be a guinea pig any day.
Thank you, Miss. That's appreciated.
You're
See
just
you
up there
lean
by
back
yourselves.
on the bench with Aaron.
Yeah.
And look, Arabella can't hear you or see you.
I mean, Ori can
Maybe
apparently, so I
here.
think you can. You can at least
Oh.
hear what's happening. If Ori can, I'm assuming that everyone can likely at least hear if they're not actively talking amongst themselves.
Like before, I was
Likely
sticking my head out the window to get air periodically,
Or
but I did it
that.
like once here, and I hated it, so I just been inside.
I'll say that there isn't there isn't much ambient noise around, so there wouldn't be anything kind of blocking the sound from finding its way into the carriage if one were to listen. If you weren't paying attention, then no, you wouldn't hear, but if you wish to pay attention, you would be able to hear it.
Arabella's ears just go red. And she's
Okay.
watching, looking out the door, window door.
Window.
All right. So you also learn a little bit about Aaron.
He's a chef boyardee.
He enjoys his little cooking experiments.
So wholesome. Love it.
And so you make your way through this second day, a night and a day, technically. And you've made your way through a little portion of the wastelands. Night comes, and you find yourselves approaching this rundown, what used to be a building, there is not so much of a roof left to this building anymore, but there are most of the walls still intact. And Aaron kind of points it out and says, should we maybe spend the night in there?
As long as you let us take a look in there first, make sure there's nothing dangerous. I don't see why not.
Be my guest.
Ugh. Karl!
What?
Hey, Toodles.
Carly! Can you look in that building, make sure there's nothing that's gonna hit us, and if there is, can you hit it?
Yeah, sure.
Wait! Actually, no. It could be an ally. I'll go with you. I mean, we could all go, but we don't all have to.
Come on, Zola.
All right. Bella, you coming? Why your ears red?
No reason. Yeah, I'll come. And she'll like huff and stand up. Her wedges are not as high as they normally would be.
Okay. Just change shoes.
Yeah.
Low
Appropriate
wedges.
attire. Low wedges. Got to make sure that
Right.
we're in the wilderness,
Wasteland
Wilderness
attire.
wedges.
The
Appropriate.
appropriate shoe. Yeah.
Wilderness wedges. I like that.
Thank you.
All right. So you hop off
Get
the
off.
carriage. Karl hops off Lady, and
Absolutely.
you head towards this abandoned building. There is no door, and the windows are non-existent. Like there are windows, but there's no glass panes or anything in them. They are just empty holes.
Hmm.
And so you approach, and who peeks in?
I will go first.
Okay. So Karl, peek your head in. You look around.
I don't peek my head in. I just walk.
Okay. So you walk in, and you look around, and you take in the building itself, the interior, and you see that inside there are furnishings. There are wooden tables and chairs. There is this large wooden bar that is at the back of the building, and a door kind of leading around back as well.
Hello? Any ghosts or ghouls or goblins or something in here?
Yelling out, you listen. Nothing replies.
All right, guys, it's safe. I'll go towards the back room.
Okay. You make your way towards the back, and as you pass the large wooden bar, you see that there are kind of broken pieces of glass and bottles remaining on the floor. And as you pass and go through the door towards the back, you see that as you turn, there are old, what's the word? Elements, kind of as you see it on a stove, and this large box that opens from the top, as well as like large drawers and counters, just filled with cobwebs and dust from no use, rather. I was gonna say misuse, but it just hasn't been used at all, so not misuse.
It looks like the cafeteria looks really, really old.
Ooh,
What's in the box?
right.
I'm gonna open that box. It's open like this.
What's in the box?
As you open the box, this wave of like cold air hits your face, and you look in and you see these frozen solid pieces of what look like meat.
So are we right behind Karl, or is he just doing his thing?
Frozen meat? Sorry, what?
Are Zola and Arabella right behind Karl as this is happening, or he's just in there doing his own
If
thing
you
right now?
wish to have followed him into the building and through it to the back, yes. But Karl has entered the building, looked around, called out, and then walked to the back where there was another doorway leading further into the building.
Just doing my civic duty, ma'am. And I lick the meat again.
Tongue gets a little stuck to it.
Ew.
Yeah, I like that.
So would you guys have followed Karl or no?
Yeah.
Not to the
Don't see why
back.
not.
We would have stayed in the main area.
Okay. So those that wish to
Looking
stay by the
around.
main area may do so. Those who wish to follow Karl to the back, you've seen what he's seen. And you see him currently licking a large frozen block of what looks like meat.
Zola goes with Karl. Arabella's gonna stay.
Okay.
Zola stops. You coming?
No. You'll
What?
be right back, right?
Well, yeah, but what if something happens?
I'll be right behind you.
You're gonna make me go alone with Karl? Look at him. He's licking it. What is that? What do you have, Karl? I'm gonna run over to you as you're licking this.
No, no. Like a dog trying to fight to get what's in its mouth. You're like, drop it now.
The sounds, Arabella is just like head in hands.
Face palm. All right. So a little tussle breaks out over a piece of frozen steak.
Yeah, I don't have a dog in this fight.
Beef haunch.
Karl's way too strong. I give up so quickly.
Almost immediately. All right.
One finger on it. All right, ready?
Okay.
And I'll just start like prestidigitating. Wow, I said that right the first time. Things, because if we're gonna sleep here, I don't want it to be like
Okay.
covered in dust.
So you go around prestidigitating the 5-foot squares, and it gives you enough time to kind of inspect the place, and you see that there are like broken chairs are in the main area and broken tables, but you find enough like decent ones. You see in the back room there are some intact plates and cutlery, as well as glasses and dishware and pots and pans that they have also been neglected and out of disuse. They are old and beat up, but they seem serviceable. There is a second floor to this building, but the staircase itself is broken. There is about a good 10-foot section that is no longer there.
You could have
Does
Aaron
it
cook
look-
you anything you want in this kitchen, huh?
What?
Like, there's just a lot of kitchen stuff in here, clearly.
Wait, you think it works? Does it look like it would?
I wouldn't
it could work?
know.
I mean, you want to try and turn something on? You've
Sounds
seen
dangerous.
that Karl was holding a frozen piece of meat, so you know that at least that was working.
Whatever that is working. Yeah. Oh, we can get Aaron, and then maybe he can cook something up in here. That is a good idea. That was what you were saying, right?
Of course, you want him to cook for you. That's what I just said.
Guys, what if we open up a restaurant out here? Think there's a market?
Looks pretty barren.
What if we're just what this place needs?
Sure, Karl.
Put it
Not
back on
safe
the map.
enough.
Aaron, it's safe, and there's element. I think it's called. I don't know what it does.
Oh, a stove. So he goes off to the side of the building and finds what equates to be like a stable, but like one of the paddocks is large enough to fit the carriage mostly, and he parks it there and heads in and comes and looks and sees it. Oh, well, it might still be all right. And you see he like lifts up the grate and looks inside, and see there's like a faint reddish crystal, kind of more pale orange, and he kind of like taps it a little bit. You see like a little faint swirl of energy. There still seems to be some life to it. Kind of puts the grate back on, and he like fiddles with the controls at the front. And after a little bit, it kind of like this little like flame like bursts to life in the middle of the element and kind of starts heating the grate. It should work for a little bit at least. I don't know how much life it has left, but something can be cooked if you guys would wish.
Could you help reheat some of our food for dinner? Give ourselves a little treat.
For sure. What am I reheating?
I'll think about food and I'll like parse through it. Whatever seems to be, reheatable. I guess everything would be, but maybe just eggs, meat, some bread.
Okay.
Second breakfasts.
We just packed breakfast, right? I'm not misunderstanding that. We took 8 days worth of breakfast.
There was also like lunch
Breakfast for
foods
dinner.
that you had taken as well.
Mm-hmm.
There was what?
Like lunch stuffs, like
Okay. I'll take the
built, like
lunch
so like there's like this, what we call it, not meatloafs, but roasts,
Okay.
things like that. Like
Yeah. Okay. Some of the lunch stuff then. I'll pull that.
so you break all that out, and he kind of goes through the pots and pans. There, he kind of starts using some of his own, and he gets it working so that he's reheating what you've given him. So this take a few moments, but yeah, it should be all right in a little bit.
I mean, does he seem like skilled? Is this like someone who's good at cooking who has a dream of cooking, or just someone who has a dream of cooking but like they're just whatever?
I mean,
Listen, we
he's
might kill him, okay? I want to know his backstory.
You can't kill Aaron.
He's reheating things, so like
Like his movements. He's like flipping the pan. Or is he
what's he flipping in the pan? A roast?
yeah.
Yeah, I actually just thought of a really good restaurant name, McAaron's. Like, let's go.
McAaron's? Oh damn! McAaron's Baron.
Oh,
All right. Look,
Baron McAaron's Bistro.
he knows his way around a kitchen. He
You can
might
tell.
not be to the level that some of the like classier restaurant chefs are, but he's definitely like he's able to cook pretty well.
He's no Radius Steel.
I was about to say those exact words. Let's fucking go, dude.
Look, he hasn't had a competition with Radius Steel, so you don't know.
Ooh.
I was gonna say,
Yo. Too much heat in this kitchen for a dude.
Chef E battle.
But he gets everything reheated and brings it out, puts it on the table.
You know, you got some talent, Aaron. Oh, oh.
Oh, thank you. I was just really reheating things, so not much to do cooking wise, other than control the heat.
I don't know. It tastes like you zhuzhed it up a little bit.
I mean, I have some certain spices in my bag, but nothing special.
Seems like you put your foot in it.
Ew.
That's a
Is
saying.
that a good thing?
Yeah.
Then maybe I did put my foot in it.
Yeah. You can go to high five him.
He like accepts the high five gingerly, and then he goes off and like takes his stuff out of his bag and starts like eating it on the side.
I'm gonna look at Arabella because I'm still confused as a player
Yeah.
and as a character.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like, is she mad? What are those
She
real
doesn't even know
comments
she's
that
actually mad. She's just miffed.
making?
She's been
You
eating
enjoying
Aaron's
your
food.
food?
She's known him for like her whole life.
Didn't
Yeah.
know he wanted to be a chef. You crushed
know,
his
did she?
dream.
I didn't do anything. He's been around forever.
Well, tell me how friendly have you gotten with like have you spoken to them? Have you learned about them? I'm giving you the option to decide
I
now.
don't think that Aaron would be on like Wentworth level. You know what I mean?
That's completely fair.
But I think also she feels a weird conflict, I guess, about the fact that she feels guilty now that working for her family is not what he wants to do because he's been doing it for so long, and she's like, this is my life, this is what I like.
Well, he had also said if I weren't a driver, I guess I would do this. I do enjoy it. But he never said he didn't like what he was doing. Just to make sure that everything was
That's
remembered
fine.
correctly.
I'm more so Arabella's mad that Zola's like, I would eat your food any day. And then Sketch put it in like, wow.
Okay.
How dare you eat his food?
Yeah, toxic.
We've all been there,
Pissed,
my
man.
friend.
Oh man.
Does she express this to Zola?
No, she's just being a brooding bitch.
Okay.
Or you
CJ,
can't say
might,
that.
you might know this, but Zola
Hey,
doesn't.
bitch.
I like perk up. I'm like, so I get blinded when I say it.
No. Nobody said it.
And it was a compliment.
Said-
You don't understand my apology bones. He doesn't understand my
Your
compliments.
pinky
He doesn't get out of
bones.
your houses.
Your tips.
Yeah, the pinky bones. Oh, speaking of that, I'll scurry up to Aaron.
Oh no.
I'll be like, here you
Oh.
go. I drop like 3 pinky bones into his hand. And
I
scurry
want to
back.
clarify, she didn't say anything. She's just being a broody bitch. And I think she knows she's being a broody bitch. But I also think that she knows that she's being a broody bitch because it's been 2 days and 2 days is her max. So.
Okay.
just put
Oh,
that all
can
out
I?
there.
Since I asked the question, can I potentially roll insight? Because I'm like
Go
looking
for it.
like, is she mad?
You're looking for a reason
You
as to
know?
why this might be.
Yeah.
Aaron accepts them and says, "Oh, thank you.
What
Are
are
these
you?
bones?"
Yeah.
Meow.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I appreciate. I have never received bones. What do I do with them?
Well, the bones are your money, my money, and so are the worms.
I can't take your
Wait, you
money.
have worms?
I appreciate the gesture, but please keep your money.
No, it's a tip. It's a tip. And I skirt back and I'd be like, yes, I don't have worms. Not now. I wish, but it's petty change. The bones is The real money.
But then
It's
I
easy to
can't take your-
counterfeit the worms.
I can't take your real money then.
No, no, that was for you. You have to accept it, or else it's insulting.
Oh well, I don't wish to insult you, Miss Bones. And he pockets the tips.
I'm learning so much.
See, now that's some good budding. Yeah. Not that complicated. Little
How did you
bones
roll
is
your
little
insight?
money.
16.
I'll let you guys decide what you feel a DC would be to properly discern what this might be.
I mean,
With a 16, do you think she might glean something?
Against her deception.
Yeah, no, my deception is pretty high, but
Or how well you're trying to hide it?
let me
from
roll my deception just for fun, just to see. I have a plus 11 to deception, so
Dan. It's like Orly's
it's a
perception.
unnatural 21.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Unnatural.
But I think in this instance, I mean, specifically, she wants Zola to know she's mad, but not actually mad. I'm fine, type of thing vibes, you know.
Uh-huh.
So even though I won, I'm gonna let you win.
Yes. But I don't know.
How much does she know? How much does Zola know?
I think Zola's just gonna know that Arabella's probably fucking hangry and miffed.
All right.
Oh shoot.
Did
Did we forget your pair of your second pair of adventuring wedges? I think we left them in the carriage. Come on, and I'm gonna like pull you to come.
She'll just be. What do you do? What?
Come on.
Why they matched? She's getting pulled.
All right. You get pulled out of the door.
Why are you pulling me?
Move all my hair out of the way. You could just ask next time, you know. We don't have to be secretive about it. You don't have to let it get to the point where you're.
She gets all mad.
She's
I wasn't being. Okay. Well, we're not supposed. It's not supposed. Aaron's doesn't know. No one knows. Okay.
Well, I know. You had me worried for a second. I thought you were jealous of Aaron. I was like, ugh.
No. Why would I be jealous of Aaron? It's weird. I'm not jealous. I don't get jealous.
Come on.
Yeah, they'll do the thing. They'll do the thing.
Okay.
Quick thing.
The quick thing is done. A little nibble.
Oh, Nibble, feeling better. Thank you. Sorry. I just,
Can I like rub your do this while you're doing it just to calm me down?
just do it. It's okay.
There.
That's sad. You're so accustomed to it at that point. Like, damn.
Hey, look. It's been a while.
It's 2 whole days. How dare?
Are we still like camped? We still here waiting for the storm? No, the storm's done. We camped for the
Storm is
night.
done. This is the second day.
Yeah.
Like going into the
Yeah,
third
through
kind
the
of thing.
night.
Like this is like the third night, basically, because you went through the second night.
So basically, we have to go home pretty soon. Because we have 8 days. So 3 days now, 3 days back means 6 are gone. So we've got 1 day left, pretty much.
1 day. And how close are we? What does
1
the
day
map say?
until we have
Why do
1
we have
day
8 days?
until Aaron has to go home.
Yeah,
we gotta bring back.
We can
Aaron.
We
Stay
can't
there.
let him. We can't let him go alone.
Oh, we're never going to be
We're not
attacked at that point.
protecting him.
No, that's our job. We gotta protect him.
We're teleporting to Lumbridge at this point. Can we just, we got to speed this up.
We gotta bring him back safe within 8 days.
Why don't we just send him back now?
Be without his cooking for 4 days.
We need to
Yeah.
protect him.
I
It
can.
doesn't sound like we're protecting
You do
him. It
need to
sounds
protect
like
him.
he's protecting us.
It's
And
No,
quite
but-
frankly, being out here, I feel like there's a lot of fibbing going on. You know,
Fibbing on what?
what?
Like we're pretending to protect Aaron.
Oh.
You know?
Well, there's nothing to protect him from yet.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
So we should send him back and we go. You know, we
Where's the
can
map?
handle this. Karl has a chainsaw.
There's no map. It's just this rod.
All right. Where's the rod?
I pull out my rod.
Whatever it is that you're using for reference.
I said to bring the horse. Nobody wanted to bring the horse. Take care. Give us a
horses
time.
are on the carriage.
That's always a good idea.
Wow. I like to eating. You're so sassy.
Are you hangry,
Wherever you were
Karl?
using for directional reference, slam it on the table. Boom! Where are we going?
Slam my rod on the table.
Oh, all right. You slam your rod on the table.
Oh my.
Then I stroke
That's
it with
just-
the
What?
The pendant.
What is happening?
All right.
Relax.
Yeah.
Which direction are you pointing in?
Hey, you had your time with the chainsaw. Let me and my rod have a moment, all right?
Oh god.
Which direction you're pointing your rod?
So
which
I guess I'll
direction
just like
you pointing your rod?
it'll be pen in my hand on the rod and then like spinning it around the table to find the right direction.
Okay. So as you spin, you see that once more that like southern southwestern direction is where you get the most resonance from the two.
Is it like shaking a lot or still?
It is getting like progressively stronger, but it's not like shaking the table or anything. Like through the days, as you've gotten closer, it has been getting stronger, but it's not to a point where like you're like feeling like the whole table shake.
Okay. Well, babe, it's
almost
that
there.
direction, and it's. I guess maybe we're almost there. It could be another couple days, and then while we're there, we don't even know how long it's gonna take to come back or get ready to get back. Or if we'll ever have the opportunity to get back, maybe there's going to be another portal to a dimension that we get sucked into. Oh, your dad's going to kill us.
I'm already afraid.
God.
I made him a promise, and if I don't keep it, I think he's gonna have my head.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And he'll have mine for a
Thanks, babe.
snack.
Yeah, so let's send him back. Bing, bang, boom. Aaron's safe.
We can't
He's
send
going to
Aaron
have
back
her
by
head
himself.
if we do that.
Why? It's just a scenic
What
route.
happens if he gets attacked by some random robber or something?
Aaron, can you handle a random robber? Just run him over.
Ori!
Guys,
Maybe
guys, we came all this way.
a group, maybe not. I unfortunately don't have too many combat-oriented skill.
But you have the carriage. Hmm? Hmm?
I mean, if they let me run away,
Mm.
sure.
Why are you getting out of the carriage?
I'm not in the carriage. I'm on top.
On it, whatever. You're moving. Same
It
difference.
does leave me a little vulnerable, but
We're
Again.
not sending you back, Aaron. It's
If
not an
I
option.
may-
Protect his own
if I may
carriage.
proffer something.
Mhm.
You may have said 8 days, but I believe from what I've gleaned over the years of serving Master Vasily, he would be less upset with the breach of time than the breach of a promise of protection and well-being.
Makes sense. All right, everyone. Aaron's plan. Once again, we stay together until the job is done.
Aaron.
Aaron.
You guys are kind of late. It's okay.
Having said that, I don't know what to expect in the Wastelands. I can tell you right now, I have never been here.
Everything's seemed pretty cute so far.
Now this place sucks.
Sounds so
I-
bad.
Look at it, Carl.
Yeah.
Did you see one dumpster filled with delicious trash?
Huh. No.
Exactly.
But we got the dumpster bag. The bag's
Yeah,
like a
but-
whole dumpster.
I just get a bad feeling about here. Don't
What's
like
the
it.
worst case scenario? We run out of food and then I choose one of you and I eat them.
It's not about the no food. It's about the lack of the good, you know? If this was a good place, it'd have good trash.
That's why we came. We knew it was a bad place. We just need to get the other part of this.
No one told me that.
Well, maybe you should be around.
Well,
Stop
Yeah,
studying.
Ori. Yeah, hold on a second.
listen, I'm trying to do my studies.
Here we
okay?
go.
You guys.
Not even Zola studies as much as you study.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank
It's
you.
the problem.
Thank you.
What is
What's the
your
problem?
assignment? No one even knows what your assignment is. Dan has to get sandals. Carl learned to read.
That's not.
We're all over the
that's
place.
Oh, no, Carl.
And now you take me to a place with no trees and grass and trash.
You just miss a tree?
Yes. Don't you?
I cut them down.
Miss
You
plumbing.
could have taken one.
See, there's something you miss.
Okay, well, I'm not yelling about it.
Inside you are. I can see it.
Okay, well, you're not wrong. But it's fine. We're here so we can get a really cool, important item, and then we'll be back and we'll claim. We'll be super like strong, and it's important. It's a relic, like.
I get that part. I just want to get there faster. So we can go back home.
Well, if
Or,
we
like,
sleep
kick some
now,
sand.
we can get 8 hours in real quick, and then we're off.
Somebody needs to take watch.
Okay.
We take watching
Zola.
pairs.
Oh,
Maybe you come tomorrow.
Whatever
You
you
know,
wish
when
to
we
do,
walk. You come with me on Lady and we scout with your little thing and we can go faster than the carriage.
yeah, that's true. And we can
We'll
keep
already
in
find the way.
communication with the crystals if we need.
Carl, that was genius.
What?
Arabella, is that okay with you?
Not really, but I think it's a really good idea. And I don't like that.
Well, someone else can go on the horse with Karl as long as they have my pendant. I think it might work.
Do you trust everyone else with your pendant?
No.
Is it gonna work with anybody else even?
I don't even think so.
I think it's just the items having a resonance with each other. I don't know how much I factor into it.
I think a lot.
Well, Dan, you were so eager to touch it last time. You want to try again?
Yeah, but you made such
And
a
Dan
big
touched the
deal.
rod.
Well, now we're out in the wasteland, so there's not much. You can't ruin the library when we're so far away from it.
And search the book. not
Give me the
rod.
stuff.
And I touched the rod. And the book. And the pendant. All at once.
Okay, Dan, for the just touch the necklace part, like just touch the string,
Oh, okay. All right. Can I put it on?
and then no,
Okay.
one hand, like take your hand, one hand on just the string. Give me your other hand.
Yep. Here you go.
I put it on the staff. Now touch those things together, but don't physically touch my pendant with your skin. I let go. And then I point him like southwest.
Okay. As you kind of Dan starts vibrating. Dan, you do feel that kind of reverberation between the two, the resonance.
It's working.
There we go.
So are you still
You're
holding?
not special.
Sorry?
Have you let go?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
As you let go, Dan, you stop feeling.
Oh, God.
We got a special one here.
Chosen one.
Oh, is that what?
Chosen what?
Just give me that.
It's because you're the leader.
No, it's because I'm cursed with this chaos, whatever it is.
Your
Yeah,
chaos is
I'm not the
beautiful.
chaos. You're the chaos.
You're the chaos,
Karl, you're the havoc.
and I'm the havoc. yeah.
See, we're already sounding like a team.
Are you bad?
Yeah.
Listen, just keep your crystal on. I'll keep my crystal on sound, and if anything happens, I will be there super speedy. Don't go too far.
Yeah, come on, we're a team. Chaos and havoc.
And I'll take first watch, and then Ori can sleep,
I
and
hate how
then
much
we'll
I
swap.
like how that sounds.
Chaos and havoc. Chaos and havoc. Chaos and havoc.
All right, chaos and havoc.
All right. And so as Chaos and Havoc set off to do a little scout around the perimeter, I think that's where we're going to call it for the night.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Chaos and havoc.
The dynamic
Notice
duo.
Buddy cop, good cop, bad cop, if I've ever seen one.
Bad cop, bad cop.
Bad cop, worst cop, baby.
Bad
Who's
cop,
who?
good cop.
I guess technically Zola is like daughter of cop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
And I'm chainsaw cop.
Yeah. When I go out at night, I do night mission stuff.
Shapes, do I get stats for this chainsaw? Could I use it as a weapon?
I mean, you can try.
I will.
All right.
All right, understood.
Oh no.
We'll work it out.
Yes.
Cobalt with a chainsaw.
Oh, yes.
Go well with the chainsaw. Yeah, that's a
That's a B movie if I've ever heard of it.
Yeah.
yeah. That's like a hobo with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to hell, and I'm riding shotgun. Oh,
All right. So, thank you all so much for joining us for another session of the Hexagon TTRPG.
oh.
We are always always thankful for you guys and your view, your presence. You can join us on all the socials: X, Facebook, Instagram, whatever you use. Really, we probably have a profile with the Hexagon TTRPG. You can catch up on all our videos on YouTube, Hexagon TTRPG as well. All our old campaigns and upcoming ones will be there. You can join us on our Discord where we post GIFs and right back here on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. EST, where we run for you lovely little sessions like this. So until the next time, thank you all so much once more, and we are Hexagon. Have a good one.
Bye.
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 Get trash. Okay.